we're like 45 seconds into Hwasa. I feel like I need to take a break. Hello and welcome back to my channel. We are continuing our Mamamoo journey today with the second part of Purple Hawk's Introducing Mamamoo guide, one of the best guides I've seen in a long time. If you didn't know, I've already reacted to a handful of their MVs. The first video I did was Mr. Ambiguous and Dinga. At the time was their most recent song, but then I also reacted to Aya, their most recent comeback, and we'll work our way up from Mr. Ambiguous after this guide and just check out all of their title tracks, anything with an MV basically, especially any like side videos that you guys recommend, because this group seems pretty animated, pretty insane for the most part from what I've seen so far, so I'm sure there are a lot of videos like that that are super entertaining. But this part is on Hwien and Hwasa, who I know relatively well just because I reacted to her solo work before. Last part was on Solar and Moonbyul, which, if I remember, Solar super talented and just kind of a workaholic. It seems like she has her hands in so many different things, from like pole dancing to uploading videos to her crazy vocals to being the leader. I don't know where she finds the time, and she just seems so crazy talented and has all these different like hobbies or like side hustles in a way, if you will. There's so many different things that she loves to do. Moonbyul seems to kind of skirt that line of being likes to dress like androgynously in a way, loose fitting clothes. She likes to be more comfortable. I think it was her who likes being called handsome as opposed to pretty, and she is also just crazy charismatic. Seems to be a true K-pop rapper, if you will. There are that kind of dichotomy, that difference between an idol rapper and like a Korean rapper, where idol rappers will rap somewhat in their songs but don't necessarily know the true like concrete skills of rapping, might not write their own work, things like that, of that nature. But Moonbyul seems to be the former, and I'm pretty sure she has solo work, because I think there was a big break between this last comeback and their previous one, and I think that's when all of their solos, like Solar's and Hwasa's, really like picked up in their solo activities. So I'm sure she has solo work that I need to check out as well. But this episode, like I said, is about Hwien and Hwasa, so let's hop into it. This is Introducing Mamamoo by Purple Hawk Part 2. Get right into it. This guide is so impressive. Okay, so I know some things about her already based on what you guys have said. This is her solo. Ooh. Great vocals as well. Why am I surprised?
Full name Jung Hwien. Hwien's name is associated with wind because in Korean, "wi" is onomatopoeia for the sound of wind. Hwien is a vocalist recognized by her versatile R&B style vocals and her signature sweet as honey falsetto and head voice.
She has a very sweet face. Second cover. Wow. Ooh. What was on Queendom? I eventually want to get to Queendom on my Patreon. Yeah, her vocals seem to be a bit different than a lot of the others, at least from the very like short bits I've heard so far and the songs that I know. Whereas Solar and Hwasa have these really like powerful like strength coming from their vocals, and Moonbyul seems to have this kind of I guess lower tone to her a lot of the time, from at least what I've seen so far, also paired with her rapping. Whereas, like this guide said, Hwien seems to fit that kind of higher register R&B type vocal. Ooh, so smooth.
Alongside Moonbyul, Hyun is also in charge of performance and is the member who picks up choreography the fastest.
Oh.
And like her voice, Hyun's style of dance is very versatile.
Everybody wanna be like me.
Oh, okay. I was not expecting this.
Everybody wanna be like me.
Got no pressure on it if I'm on it.
Wow, they have so many
I need me time.
videos.
Bucket feels like it's a Benz. Better swoop up on my friends in my low,
Oh, wow.
low.
Ooh, wow, that looked like a dance video that Lisa would do. This is really good. Damn, she even had a solo stage, huh? So
Hyun also has a passion for art.
I guess there's
becoming
not
a singer.
your typical like positions in this group from what I've seen so far. There's no main dancer, I don't think.
Hyun was torn between pursuing visual arts or music.
Like, where does the talent end? Where does it end? Does it just go on forever? They put all the talent into these four girls. I don't.
그림을 하나씩 그리고 잡니다.
Wow, her voice sounds, or like her speaking voice sounds way different than I expected. She's good.
가수가 되지 않았다면
엄마 따라서 뭔가
Wow, she sounds so different from what I expected.
하고 있을 것 같기도 해요.
Hyun is the genius of Mamamoo. She might also be the true coolest member of the group because of her hipster bohemian tortured artist energy. Basically,
Tortured
Hyun
artist
makes
energy.
up for where her geriatric tendencies members lack in basic math skills and natural youthful knowledge.
That's quite the description. Uh-oh.
74, 32, 3,200원 주세요. 실사 32?
Breakfast and tiffness and bought herself over. Girls with tattoos are like getting in trouble. Lashes and diamonds, ATM machines.
내가 기억력이 좋아서 만들어진
오, 알파고. 바다.
은하! 손톱!
I feel like I need the context for a lot of these, especially if they were on Knowing Brothers, because I love this show. I would love to check that out on my Patreon, like longer form variety content. She had to memorize like 30 consecutive words in a row, or?
나 지금 이거 힘들어. 나는 진짜 이거 먹고 아프면 너 진짜 진정한
A true drinker.
알지 그냥 난 반대로 가끔 쉬어주고 싶은 날이 있거든. 와.
This group has already, in like the 2 videos I've watched on them, talked more about drinking than any other group.
아부터
감사합니다. congrats. congrats 한번 해주세요. congrats.
근데 왜 짝사랑을 모른다는 얘기가 있던데?
항상 이 친구도 저를 똑같이 좋아하고 있어요.
와, 알고 보니까.
네, 그냥 늘 그랬어요. 그래서 굉장히 이제 좋아하는 아티스트인데 진짜로 콜라보를 하고 싶은데
She seems like she's a lot of you had mentioned that she had I guess issues up until recently. I don't know if it was self-image issues or something like that. There's everyone in K-pop has their like annoying people on social media and whatnot bothering them, but you guys seem to push that she might have gotten it harder than a lot of others, and most recently came out of that. But she seems in all of this like very confident, seems to like just go for what she wants, which obviously is accompanied by the song as well. She, I don't know, seems
Just fall to closet was his and hers. I want it, I got it, yeah. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it.
seems like she takes initiative. Ah, I love these.
Thanks.
Was it Seolgi who was really bad at that? I can't remember.
근데 이번 콘서트를 계기로 굉장히 짧은 시간이었다 보니까
For some reason, I expected her voice to be so much higher pitched. Come on, are you what? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Look at all of this talent in these little bodies. What is going on?
천재?
Ah. See, she even called herself the genius.
Mamamoo is known for their hyperactive crackheadery, so much that they were dubbed Beagle Idols.
Beagle Idols? Oh yeah, you can kind of see it there.
But this is only true when they are with each other or their staff, around strangers.
Super quiet, shy.
Mamamoo's guarded nature is especially true for Hyun, who is considered to be the most reserved and private member of the group and the least akin to the pressures of idol life.
I didn't expect that. I expected her to be the most wild from a lot of the comments I read. But also, I got that feeling of this group when I was just outside of them and didn't know much about them. They always had very, like, you know, seeing like the photos that you just saw there, or the interview, tight-lipped faces, very reserved. They didn't seem like they would be the lunatics that they are, just because I guess when they're outside their element or in an interview, they're very composed.
카메라 보고 얘기를 안 했더니 요즘에 좀
But I like seeing her break like that.
파이팅.
Cute.
카메라 나 이 직업 접을까 봐.
She hates the camera being around her.
이번 기회로 아마 정말 지독하게 낯가린다는 걸 많은 분들이 아시게 되실 것 같아요.
I love her with that bob.
But like many introverts, when she is comfortable, Hyun almost beats out Solar for the #1 crackhead position.
What is that pose? Wow, that hair. I love that hair. The infamous stairs. Everyone has it in them. Everyone has it in them in this group. No one.
여러분 안녕하세요. 좋아요, 구독 부탁드릴게요.
No one is safe from this lunacy.
알림 설정까지.
Yeah, turn on that notification bell. She's right. Oh my god. I want just 30 minutes of this. What gets her into this mode though? Like, what gets her so sugar-hied up?
내가 이제 뭔 짓 하고 있으면 진짜 항상 누군가 보고 있더라고. 내가 이상한 짓 많이 하는 거겠지만.
Hyun hates when people say she's cute, but let's be real. Hyun is the cute one, and has even earned the title of being Mamamoo's puppy and their shortest member.
Oh my god. The Animal Crossing music. Oh my god. Are you bullying me?
희나, 희나 이거 좀 이거 좀.
이건 훌쩍 넘어.
아니야, 혹시 몰라. 희나 아니야, 너 못하는데? 진짜 너 못하.
뭔 소리야?
I love the bullied members.
찐이 내 거야. 건들지 마.
What is she freaking out about? Oh.
아침부터 안 좋은 징조다. Don't cry, baby.
She's definitely the most cutesy from what I've seen, because a lot of the others, well, I guess they all are cutesy in their own right when they act ridiculous, but she had the cute face, like the soft face, which is why I expected a higher pitched voice like right off the bat from her.
우리 강아지. I'm dog.
I'm dog.
Ian is in a toxic,
Do they have
unrequited relationship
representative
with who she
animals?
refers to as her boyfriend or son, Gomo.
제가 남자친구를 보여드릴 테니까 잠시만 기다려주세요.
Oh my god. That kitten was so cute. Look at his little foldy ears. What a brat. Oh, I want to go grab my cat now. Cute. Don't speak of this. You never saw me with this puppy. The cat will smell the puppy
Ian
on you.
is childhood friends with fellow member Wasa. They met during
really?
middle school and even have 2 matching tattoos together.
Ooh. I think I remember. I know they all show up at the end of Maria, but wasn't it only Hyun who was in Twit, I believe, at one point?
지원 사격이에요. 저의 첫 번째 지원 사격. 우! 이 친구였습니다. 스웩.
Swig. Are we already done with Hyun? On to Queen Hwasa? Yeah. Choosing a bias in this group is going to be difficult. I love this song. This was my first introduction to her. It's so catchy. I don't think there's a song that I've heard from her that I didn't like.
Wasa is a stage name that translates to shining bright in English. Wasa's real name is An Haejin, and her baptismal name is Maria.
I knew that.
Wasa is a vocalist recognized for her raspy, jazzy, and sultry vocals.
Yeah, she has incredibly identifiable, unique vocals. Very jazzy. A song called Wish You Were Gay? There it is again, though. There's that very that acoustic guitar, that Hispanic sounding guitar that goes so well with her vocals.
Wasa is also greatly recognized for her intense and commanding stage presence and charisma.
What is going on here? Wow! Oh! What the hell? I'm getting chills from that performance. The amount of people. What the fuck is that outfit?
Wasa also has the role of rapper. However, through the years as the members have found
Hold
their
on. We're like 45 seconds into Wasa. I feel like I need to take a break. Okay.
own groove in the group, the position has minimized. That said, Wasa can still spit if she wanted to.
Jeez, she's got so much confidence about
Wasa
her.
stands out amongst the typical
I mean, I saw that
female idol
immediately.
image because she is unconventionally thick, tan, and proud of it.
That's why she stands out.
다른 오디션을 봤는데
It was the one thing that I saw when I watched. I had mentioned it, I think, in Aya, how I liked how they didn't seem to like cover up her natural skin color, but definitely when I watched Mr. Ambiguous, probably just because it was their debut and it was early on, and also I think that was like in 2015 or whatever, 2014, very different time for K-pop, that she definitely looked different than she normally does. Like there you could see that they put on some makeup on her in a way, but nowadays I like how she could more just be herself.
저한테 그러시더라고요. 너는 개성도 강하고 노래도 너무 잘하지만 뚱뚱하고 예쁘지가 않아. 그냥 울면서 이제 막 집에 달려와가지고 컴퓨터 앞에 엎어져가지고 막 엉엉엉엉 울다가 갑자기 제가 전에 다운받았던 콘서트 영상이 너무 보고 싶더라고요. 그래서 그 영상을 틀어놓고 밤새도록 울면서 그 무대를 주구장창 보다가 어느새 저는 이런 다짐을 했더라고요. 이 시대가 말하는 미의 기준에 내가 맞지 않다면 내가 또 다른 기준이 되어야겠다.
I think it's more so Korea's standard of beauty.
Used to receive a lot of hatred in Korea simply because of the way she looks.
좀 외적인 모습으로 많은 분들이 뭐 어떻게
Gotta have the very slim, thin body. You gotta have the pale white skin. You gotta have the small face.
저런 애가 뭐 걸그룹을 하냐, 뭐 탈퇴 서명, 탈퇴 서명. 그러니까 제가 좀 하는 그런 행동이나 제스처 자체가 너무 막 그때 당시에 너무 막 이상하게 보고 막 이러니까.
But attitudes began to shift when she appeared on the variety show I Live Alone and went viral for being a normal human being and appealingly eating
Oh
beef
wow, I
pies.
can't believe she'd
Since
be a
then,
normal human being.
Hwasa has grown to become one of South Korea's it girls and is famous for selling out anything that she eats
Rightfully
on
so.
TV.
품절 남은 게 없다고 죄송합니다. 문 닫고.
김부각 씹었죠. 박대 씹었죠. 간장게장 씹었죠. 훈제 삼겹살 씹었죠. 누룽지 닭백숙까지. 소당 옥수까지 디저트 해버립니다. 이게 모든 게 사서 씹었다 하면 내진 품절을 때리는 거예요.
That said, with popularity comes jealousy. Although beloved
She really is.
by
For some reason, I had this idea that I don't know why. For some reason, I had the idea that she was really received well internationally by international fans, but still kind of like, not fully received well by the domestic public. But I guess that's changed.
General public, Hwasa remains the member most targeted by Korean tabloids
well, yeah, here
and
we go.
crazy internet
Yeah.
stands. But despite all this, Hwasa has undeniably risen to be dubbed the Korean
People have
Queen of
way
Queens.
too much time on their hands. She should not be allowed to wear red ever again. You seem to think she has a nice body. What do you look like, dude? You kidding me? Wow! What? She should not be allowed. Conservative Korea, no like. Man, they would have hated the U.S. in the 80s and 90s.
하저씨 같은 경우에는 뭐
No one wore her damn bra.
안 입은 장면들도 화제도 모았고 정말 편하게 생각을 했던 것 같아요.
Said she tries to be a fashion icon, but nobody follows her. Like, maybe she's just dressing the way she wants to dress. She doesn't want people to replicate her or be some kind of thing to strive towards. She's just doing what she wants to do. Not everything is about people following trends or like, ugh. So many people are so concerned about what others are doing. Like, focus on yourself.
그 말을 듣고 너무 감명을 받았어요. 네, 그래서 그런 편견을 다 깨보시고 정말 자기 음악과 실력으로 모든 여성분들의 워너비라 생각을 해요. 그래서
먹기만 하면 품절 대란.
Wait, what was that?
먹기만
The hat.
하면
That hat was
부르기만 하면
huge.
두 번째는 올 킬.
whatever she wears are the top most searched keywords.
자부심이라기보다는 되게 영광이죠. 네.
See, like for some reason I didn't even know that was necessarily her nickname. I kind of just felt it inside me, which is why I think I've already called her Queen Hwasa multiple times before on my Mamamoo videos. I don't know if I even knew that was like a proper nickname for her. She just emanates that kind of vibe.
우러나오는 마음에서 그렇게 별명을 지어주셨지만 아직 저는 그 닉네임에 따라가기엔 멀었다고 생각해요.
Hwasa is actually the youngest
stays pretty
member of
humble, too.
Mamamoo, and despite
This
her
is
intimidating
wild. I did
appearance,
not
she
expect
might
this.
actually be the most surprisingly gentle and sweet member of the group.
이게 또 말하면 좀 오해가 쌓일 수도 있는데 내적으로 그렇게 강한 사람은 아니에요. 그냥 똑같아요. 다른 사람들이랑.
Oh, did she meet with a fan there or something?
그러면 제가 뭐라 하는지 알아맞혀주세요, 할머니. 사랑해요.
아이고야.
사랑해요. 나도 이렇게 하자. 넌 H, 난 W.
That face.
중심 징글댄다.
이건 바깥에 찍을 거예요? 안쪽에 찍을 거예요?
안쪽에?
안쪽에.
왜 티내기 싫냐? 그래, 당연하지. 자존심 상하게 하지. 똑같이요. 용서 언니한테는 좀 뭐랄까 표현하지 못하는 그런 사랑이 있어요.
Oh, the sentimental moments.
맞아. 여러분 울지 마세요.
Idol Radio is so good.
하기 싫으면 또.
아니요. 저는 팬을 위해서 이것도 벗을 수 있어요.
Excuse me? Oh, she meant like... Okay, I know what she meant.
보겠네. 아 전신? 그래. 비켜봐. 이제 끝났어 이제.
These like sleepy hugs. She is so different than I would expect because I've never actually like seen her outside of performing.
아니 근데 넷이서 있는 게 전 살짝 좀 꽁 같았어요. 왜 그래? 아 그렇게까지는 아니지. 아 진짜. 아 근데 진짜로 아까 인터뷰하고 이렇게 가는 길에 뒤에서 살짝 울컥했어요? 하면서 웃음이 젖이죠. 멤버들이 되게 츤데레예요.
See, that's what I'd expect her to be. Like that's so
Hwasa
strange.
is also known to be the more rebellious one of the group. Not maliciously, she just doesn't like being forced to do anything. And like
That
all the
seems
members,
to be
she
most of the
values
members.
her individuality. Like that time their CEO told them not to cut their hair before they debut, so she rocked up the next day with a brand new pixie cut.
Oh my god.
질문이 뭐예요? 나를 잘 듣냐는 거예요? 진짜 그 질문은 할 필요가 없어요. 언니 좋게 마이웨이라고 해주는 것도 한두 번이죠. 길을 열어야 돼요. 길을 닫고 살면
That's good.
짧아서 그래도 좀 들으라 싶다. 길을 더 닫았어.
I like how she takes the roasting well. What is this? What is this from?
하고 싶은 말이 우리는 그래도 너무 사랑스럽고 친구라는 거를 말해주고 싶어요. 맞아요. 난 널 사랑해. 나도 다 사랑하지? 그럼 놓지 않을게.
Huh. What was that from? That literally looked like a Comedy Central roast type thing. Oh, wow, that was it. It kind of just ended. Oh, I love these guides. These two guides are so good. I'm surprised there's no like summation kind of like wrap up for how good that intro was, but another fantastic guide. I really like this a lot. Learning about the next two members was so cool. Honestly, both of them kind of surprised me in a way. Less so Hwasa just because I kind of got the feel of it out of some of the comments that I've read and some of the parts that she was in of the last guide, realizing that she's actually the youngest member and that she's a bit different off stage than I expected, a bit more soft, a bit more sentimental, than she might give off because of her performance and her charisma. And I guess the like performance facade she puts on stage is so fierce that she's not necessarily like that all the time off stage, yet still, just like every other member in this group, seems to hold true to her ideals, seem to kind of forge her own path, do what she wants to do, which is very like kind of endearing and just attractive. That a lot of these K-pop groups have to acquiesce to whatever the CEO or the label might say, but they seem to have a little bit more pull, and they're loved for their individuality and the way that they kind of shine their own personal charisma points. And I guess the CEO or the label, whoever knows that is one of their big points and lets that come to fruition, which is very, very cool. And Hwee also, I expected to just be, even though she is for sure the cutest member, I expected like way more bright, super cutesy, and like to go along with her soft face, but definitely more complex and just different than you might first expect. But I can already tell that this is going to be a Dreamcatcher scenario and that choosing a bias in this group is going to be incredibly hard, but over the course of this journey, I will slowly figure that out. We're going to start with whatever the second MV is after Mr. Ambiguous and work our way up. I don't know in terms of dance if choreo really is a super strong point of Mamamoo, because I know they focus on vocals so much, and when you do focus on vocals a lot, usually the choreo takes just a little bit of a back burner seat, just because it's really hard to be doing really, really wild vocals and intense, interesting choreo at the same time. But you guys let me know. I don't know if it's worth checking out both the MV and the choreography, dance practice, what have you, performance video in the same reaction, or I should be doing 2 songs at once, doing a song and maybe like a silly video once a week. Whatever you guys think is the most interesting type of schedule or what you're looking forward to the most, I will stick to that, but I'm for sure going to start from their earliest work after Mr. Ambiguous and just work my way up, because I enjoy seeing the group grow over time and seeing how they change, and eventually I'll come to some kind of biased decision, I'm sure. I mean, I've been in love with Dreamcatcher now for what? This channel started 5 months ago, something like that, and I still haven't really solidified my choice in Dreamcatcher, so don't hold your breath on that decision coming anytime soon. But thank you guys so much for checking out all my Mamamoo videos so far. The all the love has been super, super nice, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to a YouTuber that started following me months ago, and I now follow him, Sir Austin. I know you guys probably know him. If you don't, I will link his channel down in the description below. He is a massive Mamamoo stan, so if you're looking for someone who already knows Mamamoo really, really well, he is the one to look for. But this channel is mostly going to be someone right now learning about Mamamoo and getting to that level, I'm sure, because I already love the sound of their music. It's already very, very unique to the rest of the K-pop landscape. So I'm interested in learning more. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.